Tonight on Newswatch 12 Weekends, we'll have details about how some area bikers held a prayer for safe travel on our Northwoods roads. And later, an end to the nationwide baby formula shortage may be in sight. A large shipment from Germany arrived in the U.S. today. We'll have those stories and more as Newswatch 12 Weekends starts now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 Weekend starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Kyle Psorski. We start off our local coverage tonight in Merrill, where 24 individuals participated in an event called the Merrill Boys Basketball 2s, Frees, 3s shooting event. Each participant competed on a shooting course where they were scored based on shots made during the allowable 3 minutes. 75 points is the most each player could score. The contestants with the top 4 highest scores earned trophies, and about 50% of them will now move on to the sectionals in June. Many participants were excited about the opportunity that everyone had to showcase their skills in central Wisconsin.
So I thought it was a good idea. We're hosting it, and it's the first year they're having it, so it's kind of cool to get on board the first year and have some shooters in the gym and see who can shoot.
And it didn't matter if they were a kid or an adult, anybody from all ages were allowed to compete.
Just doing it for fun, basically. You know, I'm a dad of 2, so I don't get out to play basketball too often, but this seemed like a pretty cool event to go to, so I saw it on Facebook and decided to try it out.
Organizers say they plan to host the event every year going forward because of the strong turnout at the high school. They say events like these are important so people can show what they can do. A recent data from the Wisconsin Department of Transportation shows that more than 2,000 crashes happen on motorcycles per year. With this danger in mind, Calvary Baptist Church in Rhinelander wanted to do what they could to help. This afternoon, nearly a dozen bikers gathered in the parking lot for an event sponsored by the Christian Motorcycles Association.
We have a real zeal to see and to get people and reach people on bikes. That's our mission. That's kind of like what we do as a couple to bring people to the Lord.
Pastor Rod Ankrum offered a brief prayer for safety on the road, saying he wanted to ensure that those traveling in the Northwoods were being looked after.
We all know that riding bikes can be dangerous here, and especially in the Northwoods where deer can jump out or anything like that. Just having an opportunity to stop and really pray for God's blessing on these bikes and pray for them as they ride and their safety is an important thing.
The brief event followed morning service at the church. Following the service, the bikers were eager to rev up their engines on their ride. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now for a first glance at the forecast. Jeff, what should we be looking forward to?
Yeah, hey Kyle, well that was a short summer, right, with temperatures in the 80s last week. Tonight we're talking about freeze headlines across the area tonight into tomorrow morning. Here's the problem, the clouds have cleared out, the skies are clear, and that is going to allow temperatures to drop like a rock out there tonight. In fact, right now we're at 34 degrees in Rhinelander, 39 for Tomahawk, still some 40s and 50s across parts of central Wisconsin. But overall, if you're sleeping in a tent tonight, have fun with that. We're going to have low temperatures down near 30, and a couple of you could get into the mid-20s tonight. So thus, here are the freeze headlines out there. A freeze warning here, a frost advisory there. If you have sensitive plants, bring them in or cover them up tonight. They are not going to like the temperatures out there this evening. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies and just cold with low temperatures down near 30. Your full forecast is coming up. Kyle.
Thanks, Jeff. The USS Minneapolis-St. Paul is officially ready for duty. Measuring almost 400 feet in length, the ship was commissioned Saturday in Duluth. State and naval leaders were on hand for the ceremony, which is believed to be the state's first ever commissioning of a naval combat ship. The ship will carry a crew of 140 and features a flight deck that is about 1.5 times larger than most naval warships. The USS Minneapolis-St. Paul now heads to its home base at the Naval Station in Mayport, Florida, to await further instructions. The Wisconsin Republicans have voted not to endorse anyone for governor ahead of the GOP primary in August, after many activists rose up against the move. The Republican endorsement has been highly sought after because it unlocks funding from the state party. According to the Associated Press, former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch got the most votes at 55%, just short of 60% needed for an endorsement. Now the Republican candidates for governor will fight it out without any official backing from the party. The winner of the August 9th primary will advance to face Democrat incumbent Governor Tony Evers. And a Green Bay woman accused of killing and dismembering a man has been ruled competent to stand trial. The decision means 24-year-old Taylor Shabiznis understands the legal proceedings and can assist in her defense. Recently, Shabiznis received 2 different exams to determine if she's competent to stand trial. After the first exam deemed her competent, the defense asked for a second opinion, which the law does allow. Shabiznis is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. No trial date has been set. Coming up, we'll have news from around the U.S., including the sale of the Surfside condo property, which collapsed last June. That and more after weather when we come back.
103.3 WGLX rocks Wausau. Now, with more power. 103.3 WGLX rocks Wausau.
Change it up and choose Dutch Boy from Menards. Get the best quality Dutch Boy paints at the best prices. Pick out the perfect color. We offer free custom color matching and tinting to create thousands of color options. And with Dutch Boy's easy opening, smooth pouring container and no prep, no prime formula, transforming your home has never been easier. Pick up a gallon of Dutch Boy Platinum Plus interior flat paint for only $28.98 after sale price and 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards. At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes are available for immediate delivery and set up anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams reality. Visit them today at qualitymh.com.
Love that Chevy Blazer. That's our next SUV. Love that Equinox. That's our next SUV.
Nice Trailblazer.
It was love at first sight. What?
The Chevy family of SUVs. Find new options. Find new roads.
It's Chevy Sport Utility Spring. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing or get a $1,000 cash allowance on all 2022 Equinox models. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Listen to Hot 96.7. Hit music now. Wake up with more music and Corey with a K. Hot 96.7.
Well, this is fun. The average low temperature is 43. We're not going to do that. We're going to have low temperatures in the mid, even upper 20s across our region tonight into early parts of tomorrow. Thus, our favorite headlines, right? The freeze warning and also a frost advisory. Freeze warning there, frost advisory there. Bottom line, your plants are not going to like this tonight, and you're probably not liking it either, right? With temperatures as cold in later parts of May. So cover up tonight. Your plants will love you tomorrow morning. Put a cover on them or bring them inside. They're not going to like the cold temperatures out there tonight. And already, look at this, 34 in Rhinelander, 39 for Tomahawk, 43 for Antigo. It's getting a little chilly out there because the skies have cleared out. You get that radiational cooling. All the heat from earlier out in space right now, and thus we'll have cold temperatures tonight into tomorrow. And we are the cool kids. Like, we're the only cool kids in town, right? Look, here we are in parts of Wisconsin. Yeah, nobody else is this cold right now. It's just us, really. Across the Midwest, warmer temperatures there. They will begin to make a run for us later on next week, but overall, it's going to be a below average temperature week for us. In fact, here we go. 62 tomorrow, 66 for Tuesday, and a cold front front is going to come through on Tuesday, drop our highs back to the mid-50s on Wednesday, and then a slow recovery here. We're talking 70s again, near average 70s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through much of next weekend. Looking outside today, though, we had some cloud cover through much of today. Then, just like magic, the skies cleared out around sunset. We have lots of clear skies out there now, but there is some stuff to the west of us. In fact, there's a lot going on here. There's System 1, System 2. There's actually more back behind that. So a very active weather pattern now. What's that mean for us? Well, it means a good chance for some rainfall on Wednesday and most likely on Thursday as well. It's going to be kind of a wet week around here, especially Wednesday and Thursday, with maybe a couple showers lingering into Friday and next weekend. Our forecast then for tomorrow, though, it's going to be another cool one. Again, the average high being near 70. No one will do that tomorrow. Looking at mostly cloudy skies, not so much of a north breeze tomorrow with highs near 60 to the north. Further south, maybe a couple mid-60s in here, maybe not. Looking at you, probably Adams Friendship across parts of central Wisconsin. The rest of us, though, pretty much stuck in the low 60s for highs tomorrow. Our forecast tonight, though, is widespread frost and freeze conditions. Again, bring your plants inside or cover them up with low temperatures down near 30, but many of you could easily touch the mid-20s for low temperatures tonight. For tomorrow, okay, it's Monday. Lots of clouds early, followed by some sunshine through the afternoon. It's not going to be a very warm day at all, though. We're talking about high temperatures tomorrow hanging out in the low 60s. A couple of you could make it mid-60s tomorrow. That's going to be a stretch, though, with a south breeze around 5 miles per hour. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows the story. So tomorrow is going to be a mostly cloudy day. Temperatures near 60. We got this. Tuesday, 66. A lot more clouds as well. Wednesday, things get interesting. A wet system gets in here on Wednesday. Could easily bring us a half-inch or so of rainfall on Wednesday into Thursday. And that could easily linger into Friday, although I have it on here as Thursday stopping, Friday back to mostly cloudy skies. But the bigger story then is next weekend. Unlike this weekend, we'll have temperatures back in the 70s. Kyle?
Thank you, Jeff. The first shipment of baby formula from Europe arrived at an Indiana Air Force base on Sunday. A military aircraft carrying 132 pallets of Nestle Health Science Alphamino Infant and Alphamino Junior formula flew in from Germany. The formula, weighing 78,000 pounds, is enough for more than half of 1 million baby bottles.
A very specific and specialized formula. Formula for moms and dads who have children who have allergies, where the regular formula just simply will not work.
The shipment is part of the Operation Fly formula, an effort launched by President Biden amid the worsening shortage. In total, about 1.5 million 8-ounce bottles of all 3 formulas will arrive in the U.S. this week. The South Florida condominium that collapsed last June, killing 98 people, has been sold to a developer from Dubai for $120 million. Earlier this month, families of the victims reached a $997 million settlement with local officials and the developers of an adjacent building and others whom they hold responsible for the condo collapse. Applebee's says their workers are too busy to answer takeout order calls, so they are now outsourcing them to call centers. The casual dining restaurant chain is already using call centers for phone call orders at roughly half of its nearly 1,600 locations. By the end of this year, Applebee's wants most of its locations on board with their outsourcing with their takeout calls. Applebee's executives say the call centers often provide a better experience for their customers. And the Triple Crown season is fully underway, where in Baltimore, the 147th Preakness Stakes took place Saturday. For the second jewel of the Triple Crown, Kentucky Derby favorite and runner-up Epicenter tried to avenge the Derby loss they suffered earlier May to 80-1 odds winner Rich Strike. Epicenter had the speed to take the lead after a slow start, but is cut off by early voting just before the finish. That's right, the name of the horse is Early Voting, as Early Voting maintains first place and wins the 147th Preakness. The high school sports spring season is entering their postseason very soon. And Griffin, well, I hear they have some college playoff action that is coming up.
Yeah, that's right, Kyle. Both the Badgers and Pointers had regional final matchups today. I'll tell you how they did. Plus, the Brewers' day went from just bad to absolutely horrible after this player went down with an injury. I'll tell you who that is. Coming up next in sports.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwoods #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
Summer is about having fun, not worrying about your old, outdated dock. Portadoc's corrosion-resistant roll-in or post-dock aluminum dock systems offer durability and longevity, as well as functionality with multiple configurations and decking options. Virtually maintenance-free Portadoc systems will keep you in or on the water all summer long. Visit your local Portadoc dealer, and welcome to where the land ends and the summer fun begins. Dvorak's Docks, Highway 45 in Elko. Tomahawk Sports Center, North 4th Street in Tomahawk.
Hold on, I'm coming. You didn't tell me you were getting McDonald's.
Right now, enjoy a $5.50 burrito meal deal, only at McDonald's.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. We'll get to making it right away. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 440 miles per tank and an Escape? A 12-inch touchscreen and an Edge? You got it in a Ford built your way. Order your new Explorer SUV and get 1,000 retail order bonus cash on top of all public offers.
6 chambers of commerce in the region are teaming up to present the Central to Success Workforce Solutions Summit on Wednesday, June 1st. This event will offer businesses resources to help combat the significant workforce shortage the area faces. Visit wausauchamber.com to learn more.
Planning an exciting outdoor excursion? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on, the WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to cast a line or when it will be perfect to explore the wilderness. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
The Brewers are considered one of the best teams in baseball, and they have some of the best pitchers in the league, and their hitting is coming around. And so far this season, the Crew have swept 3 series, and they're hoping to add the Washington Nationals to that list today. Freddie Peralta on the mound for Milwaukee. His game got off to a rough start, though. In the second, Hunter Renfroe just misjudges that ball. It's getting down, and that runner from first is hustling all the way and will score on the play to take the early lead. But the 4th inning is where things got really bad. 2 men on for Lane Thomas. He smokes that one into left field. Andrew McCutchen can't make the grab. Another run scores on the play, but this is where the news gets really bad. Peralta later on in the inning would leave with right shoulder tightness. Tough to see that, especially with how well he had been pitching this year. Brett Suter would replace him, 2 men in scoring position. Juan Soto shoots that one up the middle. Nationals are pouring it on as they win this game 8-2, the final. And now all we can do is wait and see how long Peralta will be out.
Hopefully that everything's, nothing that big, like crazy. But it's part of the game, and let's see what happens.
Let's remember, he was an all-star last season. The Brewers will fly out west soon to take on the San Diego Padres, but Peralta will be staying put in Milwaukee. He's set to get an MRI tomorrow on that right shoulder, and manager Craig Counsell announced that Peralta will be placed on the injured list. It's been a pretty important weekend for the UW Stevens Point baseball team. They are hosting a regional tournament for the first time ever at Zimmerman Field, but they found themselves with a tall task today. The Pointers had to win back-to-back games in order to advance to the Super Regional next weekend. They beat North Central College 27-3. I'll say that again, 27-3 in their first game, and carried that impressive hitting into the second game. They gave up 2 early runs in the first, but would respond with 6 of their own in the bottom half of the inning, and that would propel them to win this game 21-8, which keeps them dancing. There's the celebration at the end. UWSP outscored the Cardinals by 37 runs today. Next up for the Pointers, they'll face off against WIAC conference rival UW-Whitewater next weekend. Stevens Point, though, wasn't the only team in the state playing a regional finals today. The Wisconsin softball team rallied to beat Georgia Tech with a walk-off walk. They would then be set up with a date with Florida in the finals, and the Gators would put up 10 runs in the first inning, and they never looked back. The Badger season comes to an end as they fall in this game 11-0 in 5 innings. Kyle, this team has a lot of upside, though. This was their 9th tournament berth and 5th NCAA regional final appearance in the last 6 tries.
Thanks, Griffin. When we come back, President Biden's trip to Asia, plus what to look forward to in this week of business news. That's coming up after the break.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwoods #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Allie.
And this is our family from Shoulders RV and Marine. If this year's taught us anything, we believe it's taught us we need to get back to the good old days of enjoying the outdoors, camping, boating, and buying from small businesses. Here at Shoulders RV and Marine, we happen to check all of those boxes. Next time you're in the market for a dock or lift, boat, camper, power sports, or nearly anything outdoors, sales, rentals, parts, or service,
we'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV and Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
Spas, spas, spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show. This weekend only inside the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, Rothschild. Millions of inventory must be sold. Prices are slashed up to 60% off retail. So save thousands. Save big on new hot tub spas and saunas. Plus, see the Michael Phelps Signature Swim Spas by Master Spas.
Hi, I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show. This weekend only inside the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, Rothschild. Visit 800spasale.com.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
When Mark was hit by a distracted driver, he knew to call Hupy and Abraham.
Hupy and Abraham proved to me that they meant business, that they were definitely on my side.
Don't take a chance on your future. Call a powerful law firm that will fight for every dollar you may be entitled to.
Call Hupy and Abraham. They mean business.
Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham. Right now.
There's no fee unless they win your case.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back. For 40 years now, the Oxbow Resort has held tick races where human ticks compete for human enjoyment. For a look at this year's fun and unique event, Newswatch 12's Michael Ludos gives us this report.
Some states have the Kentucky Derby. Other states have the Daytona 500. Northern Wisconsin residents have the 41st Oxbow Resort Tick Race. This event took place on Saturday at the Oxbow Resort with over 150 registered ticks competing for a chance at glory.
When they first started them out, they started out real small. There were probably 10, 12 ticks.
Many brought their own, and some even decorated their beloved ticks.
And I didn't think it was going to be this big. Like, this is crazy. This is like 2 towns combined. Like, it really is.
people came to Oxbow from as far away as Florida to see the spectacle. To begin a race, 2 ticks are placed on the center of the racetrack, then encouraged by their owners to race to the edge of the circle. The first tick to leave is the winner.
In my hand here, we have a semi-finalist for the tick race. It is an intense battle for the first place prize of being the last to die.
They get the big hammer, it's all over. They never race again.
When local man Travis Shanks was asked if the race was comparable to the Kentucky Derby, he had this to say.
This is probably better. This is a lot better.
In Oxbow, Michael Lotholtz for Newswatch 12.
President Biden arrived in Japan Sunday. Before departing South Korea, the president visited the Osan Air Base, where U.S. and South Korean service members monitor nuclear threats from North Korea. While on base, Biden met with the troops and their families at a bowling alley. He then departed for Japan. For more on President Biden's first trip to Asia since taking office, NBC's Mike Memoli is in Tokyo with this report.
President Biden continuing to mind economic concerns at home while dealing with security challenges abroad. The president on Sunday closing out the South Korea leg of his trip, joined by the chairman of Hyundai as the Korean automaker announces plans to expand their operations in the U.S. with a new $5.7 billion electric vehicle plant in Georgia. The president calling this a trend in his administration, saying manufacturing jobs are back in America. The president also joined by South Korea's president, visiting service members at Osan Air Force Base, where the U.S. and South Korea are preparing to expand their joint military exercises with an eye towards North Korea. The president telling reporters that he's not concerned about whether or not North Korea might launch a missile test during his time in Asia, saying that they're prepared for whatever North Korea might do. Now, the president has arrived in Tokyo, where on Monday he will meet with Japan's emperor as well as their prime minister. The president also preparing to announce what they're calling the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. This is an alliance of about a dozen democracies in the region, aimed both at countering China's economic influence, but also working together on issues like trade and dealing with supply chain challenges that have been the root of inflation and other economic concerns at home. Traveling with the president, Mike Memoli, NBC News in Tokyo.
And the Buffalo community gathered to share a moment of silence on Saturday in the wake of the fatal mass shooting that claimed the lives of 10 people last week. Members of the Buffalo community took a collective moment of tribute and reflection Saturday afternoon. 10 people ranging in age from 32 to 86, as well as the 3 people injured in the shooting, were honored with the moment of silence by Tops Friendly Markets and local officials. Before the break, it's time now to look ahead and what to expect in this week in the world of business. CNBC's Frank Holland gives us this preview.
Key shareholder meetings, more retail earnings, and Tom Cruise returns to the skies, all in the week ahead. Some big-name companies hold their annual shareholder meetings this week, and they may be more notable than usual. Amazon shareholders will vote on a proposed 20-for-1 stock split, while Elon Musk's takeover deal will be front and center at Twitter's annual gathering. Both meetings are scheduled for Wednesday. We get another look at how higher mortgage rates may be impacting the housing markets. The government issues the latest new home sales numbers on Tuesday, while the National Association of Realtors is out with pending home sales on Thursday. Retail earnings will be in the spotlight this coming week, especially after the inflation-impacted reports from Walmart and Target. Among the retailers set to report, Nordstrom, Abercrombie & Fitch, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, Macy's, Costco, and Dollar General, along with tech companies Zoom, NVIDIA, and Dell. The latest Fortune 500 rankings will be coming out this week, updating the list of the largest U.S. companies by revenue. Last year, Walmart was in the #1 slot, followed by Amazon and Apple. And in what's expected to be a box office blockbuster, Top Gun Maverick debuts this coming weekend. Tom Cruise returns to the title role in a long-delayed sequel to the original Top Gun, which came out all the way back in 1986. I'm Frank Holland. Get all your news on CNBC.
May is Maytag month.
Time to go to work.
Put the hardest working month of the year to work for you and save big on the Maytag performance you need.
Charcuterie.
Done and done.
Accurate Appliance, located at 143 State Street in downtown Medford.
Why should you choose ABT Foundation Solutions to resolve your basement water issues or basement foundation problems? At ABT, our core value since day one has remained the same. Be honest and upfront. Use the very best products, provide the best solution, and get the job done right. All at a fair price. So if you think your basement is having foundation issues,
we would be honored to come out and conduct a free 20-point inspection. Just give us a call. Visit callabt.com.
The great experiences you have in here and even out here all started here. Because the best customer experience always leaves a great impression. GMC, awarded #1 in sales satisfaction by J.D. Power. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on these GMC models. Visit your North Central Wisconsin GMC dealer.
When you need a paint to fit your lifestyle, Menards has got you covered. From protecting against this, or covering this, to refinishing this, we have a paint for you. You also need it in this color, or even this color. We can do that. Stop in and talk to one of our paint professionals to make your colors come to life. Pick up a gallon of Pittsburgh Paramount Interior Plat paint for only $29.98 after sale price and 11% rebate.
Dude, great ride. Right? This Silverado keeps me connected and in control. And this touchscreen is my command center. My command center.
The 2022 Silverado LT. Find new control. Find new roads.
Well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or order your next Chevy at your local dealership. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Summer's here, and it's time to refresh your space, indoor or out. Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge memorial sale at Slumberland. Explore our comfortable living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio, and more. Pay no interest for 5 years and get free doorstep shipping. Are you sleeping in pain but dread mattress shopping? Come to Slumberland, where each bed is rated for back support and softness. It takes all the guesswork out of finding your perfect bed.
Huge online auction, Ford Transit van, motorhome, tractors, John Deere Gator, forklifts, trailers, tools, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
All right, guys, did you enjoy summer?
It was way too fast.
Yeah, it went by quick this year, didn't it? 2
really
days in the 80s, now we're back in the 30s out there now. We might do 20s tonight for Lois. How you feel about this?
Once again, I put my winter comforter away already. I'm going to freeze tonight.
Bring back the puffy coat, and also we're going to kill a few mosquitoes tonight probably, right? Below freezing temperatures. Right now it's already 33 in Land O'Lakes, 35 Eagle River, 34 Rhinelander. It's getting a little chilly out there, so an extra blanket on the bed, or an electric blanket maybe. Your heater is probably going to kick in tonight because we have frost advisories posted and also freeze warnings. This is not good news for your sensitive plants. So if you love them, give them a hug and bring them inside. They'll enjoy that tomorrow morning. And then look at your 7-day. We're going to improve quickly here, back in the 60s on Tuesday. And we are talking 70s next weekend. We got to get there first, though.
Cool. Well, thank you, Jeff. That does it for your news this weekend. Have a great week, everyone.
Just got to get there.
70s sound great.
Like mid-70s, like 77, which is lucky.